Academia means colleges, universities, and teachers and researchers which are involved with these places. They together are called academia, ilm ki dunya. One area of power debate, power of men and women. One area of this debate is academia. Publication of research, particularly this power issue, will be discussed in this particular domain, that is publication of research. In universities, professors teach as well as research, and when they complete their research, they have to get it published in some journal. So publication of research is particularly the domain of gender power. There is struggle between men and women in this area. Usually men control the process of publication of research. This is in their control. They control the language through style manuals. They prescribe that this is the way you will use punctuation, this is the way you will give headings, and so on. And these words should be used, this tense should be used. So this is how they control the style of writing research. And they make manuals, they have made manuals for this purpose. Topics, these topics are researchable. This will be decided by them. And data, whether you will collect quantitative data, data in numbers, or qualitative data, data in form of words which we get from interviews, etc. So all these matters, they are in hands of the journal editors, who are usually men. For example, if we want to study power relations between man and woman, only conversation scripts are suitable data. What kind of data you will use? Conversation scripts. So when you listen to conversation, you record it. After recording, you write it. And this written form of that conversation is called conversation scripts. Okay. And only CA, conversation analysis, we have discussed this method. So that's why I have used abbreviation. Only CA is a suitable method of research. Now see what data you will use and what method you will use for researching. This is being decided by the people who are in hold of publication, or who are dominant in a particular domain of research. The CA scholar Shagloff says that power difference should be seen at micro level and then may be linked up to macro level. He means that we should start from individuals, and then we will move up to community of practices, and then up to institutions, and then up to the highest macro level, that is society. So if there is issue of gender power, we will focus on micro level, one-to-one conversation, private conversation, and then we will later on see that is it relatable with macro level, with societal level or not. This is his approach. This is what he prescribes. He says that both levels, micro level, individual level of talk, and societal level, normative level of society, they should be kept apart from each other. जो लोग इनफरादी सतह पे बात करें उसको माशरे के बैकग्राउंड में ना देखें, माशरे की बैकग्राउंड और इनफरादी बैकग्राउंड को अलग अलग रखें. दिस इज़ हिज सजेशन, नॉट सजेशन, प्रेस्क्रिप्शन. वो बाकायदा इस पे जोर देता है कि इसी तरह किया जाए. नो ऑप्शन. If there is power difference in males and females at society level, it may not be found at micro level. If you start from society level, so you start with certain ideas, and when you investigate micro level, individual level talk, you will try to impose those ideas at that level. This is the reason that he says both levels should be kept apart. CDA. This is critical discourse analysis. We have talked about it. CDA starts with the society. It does this method of research goes opposite to CA. CA starts research from individual, and CDA starts research from societal level, from social cultural level. CA relates macro level only with micro level when the conversants, people who are doing conversation, when they openly mention some gender issue in their talk, only then we can relate micro level with macro level. For example, there are two men and two women at a dinner. One of the males asks for the butter. A female, please remove S when you read it. A female asks if she can also have some butter. Now see the reply of the male. This is important. The male replies no. But after uttering no, what he says? He says, ladies last. Now, Shegloff says that here gender is relevant, male power is openly expressed. Actually, it depends on how we interpret, how we understand ladies last. So if we interpret it with reference to power, so it means that man's power is being expressed. But it is also likely that this comment is taken as just as humor, joke. So in that case, it has no such interpretation. So actually, it is interpretation of each other's words that shows we are talking about gender power or not. It is not the words themselves, rather their interpretation, their meaning, that shows whether we are talking about gender and power or not. Otherwise, there is no relationship between individual talk with the societal thought. This is his between individual talk and societal ideas. This is the view of Shegloff. This is an example of academic politics and power that is held by the pioneer of CA, conversation analysis. He himself suggests how would you research, what kind of data you will use, what kind of method of research you will use, how you will make interpretations of the analysis of your data. So every step of research is being prescribed by. Otherwise, he won't call it a research. So this is what we are calling politics. Politics of power in publication in academia. And this is the person I have been talking about. Conclusion is this, that women are often denied academic power in research and publication because every matter regarding research is in hands of men.